boy, hash info. There's no way to sugarcoat it. There's definitely some tears over here. These are tears of joy, also tears of frustration. Please, if you love me, if you like me, if you hate me, read the description. It'll take you a little bit. Just read it. This one matters more than anything. It's about all your children. It's about all your communities. I'm counting on all of you just to read the description. You want to listen to a few words of mine? That's great. Just going to start off a little bit slower so everyone can, join, read the description, hang out for a bit, say hi, and then move on. Doing a few things today, and it won't be this. I unfortunately don't do what I'm about to do for YouTube anymore, or probably ever again. There is enough videos now on what I do, what my name is. I'm not. I almost feel like at this point, everything I do is just turns to solid gold. I feel like I'm bragging, so I don't like doing it. I never show you nothing anymore. It's just, there's no need. You've seen like a couple flecks here and there on Hash TV, a couple last month or whatever, and then 3-4 months ago you saw a little tiny little strand of this and that. I don't want to reveal, showcase anything. There's great many reasons for that. One is my selections. I want my selections for future, a lot of people around the world started growing flavors that I brought to the table and told out loud and showed, and things I was into. Now the world has those flavors, right? Which is great. Those flavors make me happier, so that's awesome. But today is a day this is my day and my wife's day. It's not just about me, but today is actually my day to live out my kind of fantasies and dreams, and they've been in my head for a while. Today I make them reality, right? So this is how goals work. I can't even, again, this would be like bragging, but imagine surrounding yourself with so much that it would take you a couple weeks to make, right? That's me. So I'll just leave it there. All right, now I'm gonna read you some, I have fact checked this. There must be 99 sources I fact checked. This broke my heart. None of this is in Canada. None of this is in America. We don't know about this information. And this is the part that I find the hardest to get out, is that nobody understands and nobody is asking questions. Everybody is very silent. Everybody is very docile. And that is how we got here. By not asking questions and trusting those in power and assuming that those in power had our best interests in mind. Well, we can clearly see now that they didn't. The only thing they had in mind was lining their pockets. These are facts. This is not hearsay. The numbers are out, the data is out. The elites, the money changed hands, and the amount of money that changed hands moved some elites to the very top echelon of the top. Period. Bitcoin has fallen. You've got Ethereum falling. Bitcoin is under half of what it was, or just about, damn near roughly. I'm not going to sit here and get quoted on it. I don't know what the opening number is, and I didn't come on here to talk about crypto. All I came on here to do was kind of like give it a long write-up. Excuse me. So, This one, this one is. When I try and understand what happened, how did we get this, let it get to this, you know? All I can think is that the people in government were either bought off or were, did some very, very bad deals that they thought were, were good moves at the time. One thing that keeps coming back to me is all the people west, the people that were originally on the TV in the media or in the healthcare industry, the ladies, like there's a few ladies, they left. The virologist specialist. We had a bunch of like high up people leave. Just completely like resign from office. And to me, that was a huge eye opener. And I knew that there was a conscious. They were fighting something in their conscience that they consciously could not agree with. So they left office. They left their position so they wouldn't be held responsible for what was about to happen. Look at it now, you know. What we're understanding now, it's quite sad. It's very sad, actually. It turns out that I was right, that people do have a human immunity, not just me, but I was saying it and people were laughing at me, and I had people telling me I was going to get severely sick from COVID and probably die. And I just looked the person in the eye and I was like, I didn't say it, but I felt it. You're crazy. Like, where do you, how, nothing can take out a Viking. Nothing. The people on this planet need protecting. There are shepherds here. We have to raise the awareness, the influence of the good shepherds that are here, because people need to be guided. I see this more than ever now. The human race is meant to be guided. We are meant to be intervened with. I have been guided in my life. I'm sure some of you good people have had great guides. A guide will get you further in life, than $1 million will. Oh, not a wise person, but a guide, a shepherd. One that looks out and understands and loves all is better for you than a rich billionaire dad or mother that's not around. I'm gonna keep this one short. There's a reason for that, but I'm so upset. I'm not mad. I'm literally heartbroken that I had my life pulled out from underneath my feet, and everything I thought that was good in Canada was taken from me. And it was called my rights. It was called my freedoms. One time I had to use the washroom, and I wasn't allowed to use the washroom in Winnipeg because I didn't have a COVID passport. And no, I didn't wet myself. I would tell you if I did, because then I would probably write a letter to the owner and say, I wet myself because you are following these ridiculous. There is a rule. If the people know the law is wrong and you choose not to follow it, you are not breaking a law. You have to understand this part. We're ending on this. This is the biggest part. Most of you will never help out your community by breaking a law that is found to cause more harm to society than it proves and shown to protect society. This is the way a law is either created or brought down. When black people were treated as less than you, good people rose up, shepherds, guided, protected black people and helped defeat the bad and evil that created those laws to say that black people were less. Well, this past couple of years, I was told I was less. And it has broken my heart. And Canada, you are going to have to make it up to me. I don't want your money, which comes from the taxpayer, which is us. What I want is a guarantee. I want a charter of rights, law, a section created, added to the charter to protect us for next time. And this is going to happen. I cannot see a fucking Canadian saying, oh no, we shouldn't put a law in that fucking stops elites from doing what they did already. To all those in the research and healthcare industry, I am so sorry for what the elites have done to your incredible fields of medicine. You chose a field of medicine to heal the sick and the dying. And instead, the elites shut down hospitals, fired doctors, fired nurses, fired x-ray technicians all over the world. This caused massive death. People have not had their cancer surgeries for years now in Manitoba because of what the elites did. We need to hold them accountable. This is not over. This is the beginning. Public inquiries worldwide will be held. We need to find out what happened. How did this occur? How many people signed off on the dotted line to allow this to occur in Manitoba is my first fucking question. Pallister, I'm pretty sure you're very responsible. Very upset. The Conservative Party was nothing but evil in this province. They shut down hospitals. I think I'm going to have to run for office. I do believe that everybody here is a money-hungry, greed-driven scumbag in office in Manitoba. And it's time for a change. Not one politician spoke out against this. Not one politician in Manitoba spoke up and said that, you know what, the COVID passports, these are going to piss off about 400,000 Manitobans. And I'm not here to appease them. I'm here to stick up for and protect them. And I'm not going to allow their rights to be taken. 400,000 of us. You know, I was a little kind of like, I didn't want to say I was unvaxxed. And it's not a badge. It's not a Medal of Honor. I walked around scared. Not every day, but some days. Not scared, just if a fucking wagon pulled up and wanted to jab something mysterious in my arm, some people I've never seen before, there was going to be hell to pay. It's something I've never talked about, but I have deep concerns for this. And I've been practicing, and I've been stretching, and I've been waiting. And it turns out I have to defend myself here and there, and, it turns out, I am very strong. Catch me on a good day when I got traction, and I will put a new meaning into the word UFC, bud. Stay tuned for more great videos just like this. And I want to say this. I'm a good man. I will defend myself. That is all. No one will jab mysterious objects into my arm, ever. And I am very, very disgusted that you did this to my family. Very disgusted. The children have jabs in their arm, mysterious substances. This disgusts me. What have we done?